Well, hello everybody. It's time for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live. Here's Sally.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of our favorite hour of the week right here with our friends on YouTube. Um, Please make sure you get your questions up there because questions are taken in order. And last week, there were a couple people who didn't get their questions answered. I'm sorry about that. And also make sure that you put a question mark behind your question so we can see it. That's the producer's program picks up questions with a question mark. That's what it looks for. And before we get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about an upcoming room class I have. It will be starting October 18th. It is a Saturday class. It takes place in St. Mary's. And to register for this class, which involves making a set of runes, you learn all about the runes. It's a lot of fun. We'll work on the symbols the first class, and the second class we actually go to Zen Fire Pottery and we get our hands into the clay and make our own runes. And then we'll spend the next 2 weeks playing around and getting to know our runes. It's a fun class. I've taught it a lot of times. And I'm looking forward to this time as well. To find out more about this class, just visit Roro's, that's RORO.shop on the internet.
You know, if you tell me ahead of time that you're going to plug somebody else's store and phone number and email address, give me a heads up so I can make some graphics for it.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, Rhonda. We'll have graphics for you next week. I promise.
Like a business card would be awesome.
Yes, please send us a business card, Rhonda. I know she's listening. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course she listens to us.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, India, if you're just getting up. Yeah. Why did you do that?
I have no idea. Absolutely none.
Now the family's going to really think you're Buddhist.
I know. Okay, let's get
You want to let them know why your family thinks you're Buddhist?
Because I have a collection of Buddhas all over my house. I absolutely love the Buddha.
All right, our first question comes from Speak Knowledge, who's looking for spirit guide messages using the runes.
Okay, and we'll see what 2 runes your spirit guides want to throw to you this week. Speak Knowledge. Oh, these 2. And all right, so Speak Knowledge. The first thing you throw is the torch, which talks about. It talks about entrepreneurship and innovation and initiative. So I see a lot of energy and possibly opportunities, but I'm also feeling like you're being told that you make your own opportunities. Now, this one that's outside is very important for you to know, and it's Tiwas, which is about justice and truth. And the truth, there's a capital T on that truth. And so for the next while, know the importance of the truth. And if somebody lies to you once, you can bet they've lied to you 100 times before you caught them at it. So don't trust anybody who lies to you ever. Okay.
Okay, next we have John G. Welcome back, Sean. Also looking for our guidance for the week ahead.
Okay.
Let's see if I can...
As we get deeper into September, I notice the trees are starting to turn. Well, except the one in front of our house. That poor thing's been shedding leaves since July.
Oh, yeah? Are they turning withershins?
Yep. Yeah. Well, that poor thing had its roots cut. Okay, so Sean G, the cards are just flying out for you. The first card you got was High Priestess. And we're going to focus on that for a bit. Because a high priestess is someone, she holds all the keys. She holds all the knowledge. There's a psychic edge to this card. But it seems to remind you that you need to look in the mirror and really appreciate you for the yourself, for the person you are. because you hold a lot more of the keys for your own success and your own direction than you realize. So you're better than you realize, speak knowledge. The magician reversed and the Ace of Swords. Very nice. Okay, for the week ahead, again, know who you are, appreciate your own knowledge, and know that your position is a little bit more advanced than you think. There's somebody who kind of undermines your confidence, so this really feels like it's at work. But the magician is reversed reminds you that you are actually the one that you're the one that's making things happen, and there's somebody else taking credit for it and making you believe that, that you're less than. No, you aren't. So this is a week to go forward with confidence and know that you hold the keys. And anybody that wants to try and undermine your confidence, show them your number one finger. And that's not the first one either. Okay, so or just tell them this,
Hi, Priestess. Welcome back. Will I do great this semester in school?
Well, girly, why wouldn't you? But let's see what the cards have to say.
I know she could get distracted.
School's a great place to find distractions, and we'll give you that.
That's
found
a terrible
few.
place to find education.
He found a bunch of distractions. But that's another story. Okay, so High Priestess. Oh. Well, yeah, it's active. It's an active semester, and it just feels like it's a little bit more competitive. So it makes me wonder if maybe you're getting to like the 300 or 400 level classes, because competition gets a little sharper then. And it does say that, you have your opportunity, but know that your classes are more difficult. And I don't know how competitive they are over the books and stuff like that. But you might want to make sure that you get any books as early as you can before somebody buys them all. Do expect that there are going to be some underhanded tricks. So you are coming a little further up on the numbers list as far as the courses go. But there is that thing that you can do all right. Just remember you paid for this, okay? And respect it as such, and you should do just fine.
Okay. Next, we have Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Want to know if I will get offered the PT bookkeeper job from my interview last week.
Okay. Wait. I'm trying to... Oh, there we are. Part-time bookkeeper job. Oh, gee. Yeah, okay. Now, I just put that one back because I can see what they're saying there. Is that there does seem to be a lot of competition right now, but it almost feels like, you applied for this bookkeeper job, but it feels like you're punching below your grade. I don't know how else to put it. It's kind of, you should be going after something better than a part-time bookkeeper job.
I'm pretty sure this is the second job.
Oh, it's the second job?
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Patricia's always got multiple jobs on the go.
Yeah, I know, but this one's just no. It just feels like it's beneath her. But we'll see if you'll get offered the job.
Yeah, well, that's.
But that's another thing, because a lot of wise employers, and I do see that, worry about giving somebody a part-time job when this somebody already has a really good full-time job, because they're just figuring out that once you pay off whatever bill or anything that you come to that job, that you'll be gone. So that the idea that you're not going to be very permanent is kind of in their mind, and can't erase that. So they're going to wait a while, but I do think they're going to offer you the job.
Okay,
Well,
well,
even they think you shouldn't go after it.
let's see what the outcome is. Next, we got Cool Libra. Welcome back. Is TR a possible love interest or just friends? Cool Libra, I'm picking up that TR is a possible love interest.
Strike fast. You got to strike before you put in the friend zone. Yeah, okay. You got to let her know how you feel, and do not hesitate to let her know how you feel, because right now she's not sure about you. So she might think that you don't care enough about her to consider you a possible love interest. So it's time for a romantic notion.
Yeah.
And quick, something classy.
Yeah, no, but not a dozen red roses.
Ugh.
See? Definitely. Haunting Live, welcome back. How will the trip go for the in-laws this time after not make it the past 2 times? All right, well, let's see if they'll get here.
Yeah. And remember to say hi for us to them for us. Maybe we can have lunch again. All right.
I don't know. I don't see them having any vehicle problems. No problems on the road with anything.
Seems all right.
Yeah. No getting lost on the detour.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine, but their mood's gonna seem a little off. It seems like they're dealing with a separate issue that has nothing to do with you, and I think it's like they've lost a friend recently. It just feels like that, because it really feels strange when somebody in your own friend group dies of old age, and so that there's that. So they are dealing with something, but their trip's going to go just fine, and they're going to do their best to be bright and cheerful for you guys. It'll work out.
Okay. SR Kish, welcome back. SR is looking for a spirit message.
Hey. Spirit message. Okay. What does Spirit have to say to Miss Kish? 5? Oh no, but it's close enough. Well, Spirit is saying that you've put a lot of your your negative feelings behind you, and I really feel like since you've broken up one stagnant situation around you has broken up, it feels like you can rebuild. And that is what you're doing right now, which is exactly what you should be doing, is rebuilding a friends group of your own and a support community of your own. And that's starting to happen. And Spirit also says it's time for you to do, basically a spiritual cleansing and get ready for some romance over the holiday seasons. Okay.
And next we have Jasmina.
Hi, Jasmina. How are you?
What awaits me this week at work? Besides work.
Yeah. It does sound so ominous. So, Jasmina's work week. How's that gonna go?
I'm picking it up as just being fine.
Same old, same old. Yeah. Same old, same old.
Yeah,
Hi
no.
ho, it's off to work we go. Lot of wands. It does feel like the things are really active around the office, and it feels like it's things are active, but it's a good active.
Yeah,
Everybody's kind of working together.
Yeah, all the gears are grinding the same way. No major upheaval, no bullshit gossip to deal with.
Yeah, it actually feels like a pretty productive week.
Yeah.
Good on you. The troublemaker must be on vacation.
Kara James, hello. Looking for spirit messages.
Okay, so what does Spirit have to tell Kara James? Okay, Kara. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Kara. It looks like when I look at this and I look at the High Priestess, she's sort of telling me there's something that you've kind of been picking up on that you think is going to happen. It just talks about your instincts, and something that you kind of felt was going to happen does happen. And the best part is about it's about a young man. And it seems like the truth that your intuition about somebody is going to prove very accurate, and the truth that you already know about somebody is coming out this week. Okay, that just seems like a victory for you.
Next we got Bonita. Welcome back. Bonita needs some career advice.
Yes.
The company she's working for is just going through so many ups and downs that she's wondering how it's going to affect her. Should she stick with the company? Should she move on? So let's look at Bonita's.
Well, they did say that the musicians on the Titanic played as the ship sank, but I'm not so sure that's something you should do. It's funny. That's the image that I got. Let's see what the cards have to say.
Sinking ship, apparently.
Yeah.
My God.
Hmm? Yeah, this is time for you to go. It's kind of like get while the getting's good. So if they offer layoffs or severance packages or something like that, grab it.
Your company's going through some legal issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made some really poor decisions. I can see that right there.
Yeah.
And even right there with the legal issues.
Yeah.
And that Two of Swords says, yeah, get while the getting's good, but don't wait too long. So the first time they've got to kind of cull the herd, make sure that you're in line for the severance check.
It's not even that as much. You got to get out before their name be poisoned and you're attached to a poisoned name of a company.
Yeah, there's a reason why I got the visual of musicians on the Titanic.
Yeah.
They might paint a pretty picture and we're doing this and that to improve. Don't believe them. And if they sell out, they're selling out most of the employees too.
Wow. Sorry, Bonita.
If she didn't suspect that, she wouldn't have asked. She already knew that.
In the Garden Tarot wants to know, can I trust my brother?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Oh,
Now, In the Garden Tarot does have a channel of her own. So if you get hankered for a second psychic, give In the Garden Tarot a try. And let's see if In the Garden Tarot can trust her brother. You know how brothers are. Some you can trust, some you can't. Oh, yeah. He's kind of giving you reasons. Yeah, he's... Okay. I'm going to give it to you just like the card's giving it to me. Your brother's being a little bit of a dick right now. You know, and that magician in that position, you know the magician is the manifester, and he is ill-aspected. And he is ill-aspected right to a young man who's kind of being a dick. And sorry for the language, but not sorry. Yeah. because you got this sword of truth. The sword of truth coming right between the two of you. So, can you trust your brother? No, but you can turn this situation into a learning situation, into a learning experience for your brother, so he learns not to deceive you again. So you need to trust your cards. You don't have to throw your brother out in the snow. You just got to let him know that if he's going to look for a fool, he's got to look somewhere else.
You can totally trust your brother to be a selfish prick.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He's done that to you in the past, and he'll do it again to you again in the future.
And
that's just the spots on that leopard.
Yeah. He can't help himself.
All right, Leo Moon. Let's see, we got some good news for somebody.
Any relations coming to me by winter.
Love relationships. All right. By winter. Okay. So that's 3 months from now. Happy first day of fall. Is it the equinox today too?
Oh, wow.
Somebody let us know if it's the equinox today.
I think it is, but yeah, let us know. Okay, Leo Moon. Leo Moon is looking for love. Under the fiery moon. Okay. It's funny, I say the fiery moon and the sun shows up, which kind of is a fiery moon, right? Okay. What love relationships coming to you by winter? Yeah, and I see a situation for you. It's coming straight out of a soap opera. It feels like the guy that all the girls are after approaches you. Basically because you're not all fawning, clawing kind of energy. You're just there and you listen to him. So this is a good time for you to just be a friend and a listening ear. When it wins the handsome prince. And you get the sun an awful lot, sun images, even though it ends up in the star, but it goes from sun to the star. So your answer is definitely yes. And you even got timing 5 weeks, so that puts us first week of November. So yeah, that's before Christmas. Depends on what side of the border you're on. You're either before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving.
Welcome back, Brother Chris. How much longer until everything's done with my parents' estate?
Okay. It just really feels like cleanup is, because all I'm seeing is like a broom and a dustpan. So it's only small details that really need to be cleared up or dealt with. Let's see. Yeah. Moving on.
There's the distribution.
Yeah, there's distribution. Okay, I'd say we got a 2. And usually wands will talk about weeks, sometimes months. But I'm going to go, yeah, I'll just say by November. But the distribution is already kind of happening now.
Okay. So what time is it? No, we got time for a few more before we do our pick a card. Melons Maloney, welcome back.
Hi, Melons. How you doing?
Melons looking for spirit guide messages.
Okay. Message from Melons Spirit Guide. Okay. Stay out of the sun. All right. First thing they say is that you're headed in a really good direction. You know, you've gone through some crap. And, you know, you've had your ego stomped on royally, but it just feels like you're headed in a better position right now. And it looks like you locked down things money-wise, but it also says to play your cards close to the chest. You know, like don't tell everybody when you get a raise. And there's no reason for anybody to know how much you make. Yeah. And another thing, you've got that Three of Cups coming. Okay. And so your guides do say that you're headed in a good direction financially, but don't trust anybody. Just play your cards close to your chest there. And it also feels like there's a little bit of a advancement in the romantic field, in the area of romance. It feels like a relationship that surrounds you becomes a little bit more serious in a good way.
Alrighty then. Isha, welcome. What motivates Frank's actions with me?
Fly or flight? Hang on. I'm just being funny. He'll tell you, I think I'm so funny.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
That's okay. I just said something wonderful about you, dear.
You did not.
Okay, so let's see about Frank and Ishtar. Oh,
Not Ishta, Isha.
Isha. I'm so sorry. Frank and Isha. Well, that just sounds like it goes together, eh? Wow, my hands are not blue, folks. It's a camera. Oh, well. Frank is not very verbal. He doesn't. He does let you. He does leave you guessing, doesn't he? Because it just feels like that. You wanted to know what motivates Frank's actions. He thinks he's being cool and mysterious and playing his cards close to his chest. Yeah, yeah. He's actually a bit intimidated by you. So, yeah, he's trying to look a lot cooler than he is. That's the long and the short of it. Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to look a lot cooler than he is, and whether you know it or not, he's usually the butt of everybody's jokes, and he just doesn't want to be that person this time around. So,
Good on him.
yeah. But he does like you. I wish he trusted a little bit more so he could be a little bit more open about his feelings.
Anyhow, it is time. I think. Is it time?
It's time.
Okay. Well, folks, once again, it's time for Pick a Card.
Hi, everybody. And let's see what the cards have to say for the week of September 22nd. Happy fall. Pick your card. You can pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. So which one is it for the first week of fall? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Which one is your card? Did you pick card number 1? Well, if you did, then your card for the week is a death card. And keep in mind that death doesn't bring death. Death comes in and collects that which is dead. And it feels like you've got a lot of change coming up this week. Know that some things are going to be taken out of your life, but whatever is taken away from you is because it no longer serves you. So this is a good week for you to embrace change. That's what the universe wants you to do. Okay, did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, oh, another major arcana card. And if you pick card number 2, you have the Chariot, which says that you need to get in charge of your own situation. You know, the charioteer grabs the reins and makes those beastly horses go forward straight. And that's what you need to do. This is a week for you to be confident and maybe even a little aggressive. But this is a week for, get things moving. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is a Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Pentacles, coins, just whatever. Now, he's the one knight who moves at his own speed. And this is a week for you to move at your own speed. Take your time to read contracts before you sign it. Take your time to check out the road ahead before you move forward. This is a week for you to move slowly and cautiously forward, which is exactly the way you like to move anyway. So don't let anybody rush you. And also, this is also a good week for you to be it's a good week for you financially. So if you need to make some major financial decisions or movement in your money, this is a good week to do it. Okay, and thank you so much. We will talk to you again next week for your next edition of Pick a Card.
Okay. On with the show. Braveheart wants to know, will I get a new job soon?
New job. Okay.
I actually see you going back to an old job.
Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so I don't know why you've been holding yourself back. Maybe you've been in a less than suitable position, a position where you really felt judged, and that has not been good for you emotionally. And I think you've got some positive feedback as far as interviews go and and so forth. And I could see that when you've gone from being somebody who's afraid to take a step forward to somebody who's really looking at their own abilities and their own resume as being something a little bit better than that. So your confidence for some reason has gotten better, and that makes your potential for getting a new job better. Let's see what this card is. I hope it's the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's the Ace of Wands, which is still a good thing. It does mean that, you will be offered a new job. There's a bit of a fiery edge to that, so I really feel like it's the kind of job that you can move forward with. You can shape yourself. So it says that, yes, you will get an opportunity for a new job, and it's going to be the kind of job that somebody with vision and somebody who's willing to take a chance will do very well at. So yeah, I'm glad to see you get more confidence. It really pays off, and it will really pay off for you. And we'll just drop this on whoever makes you feel judged at work. Okay, there you go. That one's for you. All right, so we have Cindy C.
Who's looking for a reading for the week ahead.
Okay, wow. That one just came flying out. Okay, so it says that this week it seems that it goes one step at a time. And it just, as I look at that, it says, well, you've got to solve this problem until you can see what's next. And you got to solve that one until you can see what's next. So this week is a little bit of a cross between a puzzle and a scavenger hunt. Let's see what the cards have to say. Well, you do have somebody talking to you about money in a meaningful way. Okay. It does look like a good week. You got that Four of Wands is the the center card, and that's just family and friends and, your support group all coming together because we all have our own community. And it looks like your community is really working solid for you. So it's a good week. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because I know you want to go across the border. And somewhere that it looks like this is a week where whatever is holding you back, whatever obstacles are there, you clear up. So good on you. Happy trails.
Next, we have Slow Deezy.
Hi, Slow Deezy.
Welcome back. Slow
Good to
Deezy is
see
looking
ya.
for spirit guides messages.
Oh yeah. I think Slow Deezy must have started to Slow Deezy must have started meditating or doing a little reading on her own or whatever, because her spirit guides, first thing they're saying to you is all these hearts. So whatever you're doing in life, there your spirit guides are liking it. So whatever you're doing for you, keep doing it. Let's see what else your spirit guides have to say. Yeah. When I see this, it's kind of like two sides of one person, Slow Daisy. Because your spirit guides are saying that you are bringing out your creativity, you are moving ahead in very material ways, but it also feels like right here you're making a connection spiritually. And I like whatever it is you're doing to enhance your spiritual power. I do feel like excuse me. Your spirit guides say that to keep moving forward, even if you don't know quite what you're doing, keep moving forward. You notice that Knight of Swords. Now he covers a lot of ground, but he's got his visor down, so he doesn't necessarily see everything that is ahead of him. But you're maybe you're just going too slow for your guides, because they're saying speed it up. Yeah, speed it up, because whatever you're doing things to help yourself right now, but then on another level, you're also trying to there's a hurt, an old hurt that you're trying to hang on to. Sometimes we mistake that for love or friendship, but you're hanging on to some old hurt, like it's going to turn into a treasure, and it just isn't. So let go of the old hurts, even if it means letting go of a person you like.
Next, we have Blah Blah 2.
Blah, blah.
Will I have a love relationship this fall? Yes, you will in November, but the catalyst is Halloween. It's going to be incredibly disappointing for you, but it gets you to pivot.
Get some gears moving again. Is that what you're saying? Okay, blah blah. Let's see what the cards have to say about it.
There is some consolence with old music that they used to like when they were very young. And
yeah.
there's some lyrics there that kind of shake them up.
Yeah, so there's, yeah, so there is a coming together in 3 weeks. There you go. I know that your past relationships haven't worked out too good for you, simply because you end up being the one that's carrying everything. You're the one that's doing everything. Ooh, 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 ooh. I gotta disagree with him about being a disappointment. I think that he's picking up on previous relationships, because the first thing that you get worrying about is don't be a passive hanger-oner in a relationship. You got to show a little fire. You got to show a little direction of your own, without being mean or playing games, of course. But right now, you are in a position to have exactly what you want out of a relationship.
I think you misheard me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said his Halloween. I meant literally October 31st. It's
Yeah.
going to be so disappointing. that he doesn't pivot until the following week, the week that follows it.
Yeah.
But you got the numbers on there.
Yeah. There's numbers. So he wanted to know fall, and there's 3. And so, like I said before, sometimes the ones are weeks, sometimes they're months. I think it is weeks, and this is not Halloween. This is a week before Halloween. And there's that warning not to be kind of whiny or clingy. So don't be whiny or clingy. But know that whoever you meet mid-October, late middle October, is going to bring you the world. As long as you're not a clingy person.
And just to remind you all, every week we have lots of people here looking for relationships. You might want to talk to each other.
And Jessica, he only got 10 more days. But
Well, that's the rest of the month.
Yeah, we'll see what you guys want to tell you about the rest of the month. Sure. Let's see. The rest of the month for Jessica. What's Jessica got going on?
Jessica, why do you want to hibernate? It's not winter yet. Well, maybe you're from Australia. It is winter still.
Okay, so a general reading for the rest of the month. Work goes very well for you. You know, and it feels like what it is you do is half work, half business. Because there's this idea of self-direction there too. But that seems to go pretty well. But the first thing you got is the falling tower. And we all know that the falling tower isn't necessarily a good card. It can be a card of catastrophe. And I think that you've already gone through catastrophe. Because just the way it shows up, where you go from the falling tower right away to the 6 of Wands and 3 of Wands. You know, so yeah, it does feel like I'm almost getting the idea of dust and rubble settling. So whatever exploded in September is kind of coming to roost it right now. So earlier this month is coming to roost right now. But as we move forward into the last week, the last days of September, it can go well for you. Because things, even though you had disaster before, it feels like things are just kind of coming together in the right way, in a new way, but in a way that you can move forward. Okay, so got a busy next 10 days or so.
Next, we have Leet. How will my self-help book go? I'm almost finished. Well, Leet, I'm seeing good things for it and for you. I see you doing like a book tour, going from stores to store, doing some book signings, and along with that comes being on local TV stations, the morning show usually.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to
hawk your book like crazy.
Yeah.
But always remember, your primary reader and buyer are people that buy and read self-help books, but then don't actually do anything. We call them collectors.
Yes. But yeah, this can be a money maker for you, and it does seem like it was a difficult path until you come to the present, and it feels like whether it's a publisher or just some sort of a consultant that helps you out, because it feels like you get outside professional help, and that equals money. And there is this idea of, don't be afraid to be a force of nature. So don't be afraid to promote yourself. Don't be afraid to call bookstores, radio stations, and the like ahead of time.
Aisha, Welcome back. Ahmad Hazim, what does he like about me? Ooh, that's a specific question.
Ooh. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to find things.
Yeah, Dorella's been busy.
I know. There. Okay, so Ahmad Hazim. What does he like about me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a question. Interesting question. So what does Ahmad Hazim like about Aisha? Okay, so boy, you've got two levels here. He does see he does see you as a calming presence, and he does believe that you will move his life forward quickly. Okay, so that's a you and him together. He believes that you can move forward together, and you've got the pentagrams or the coins on either side, which does say as this is a situation where both parties, where you come together, where the sum of the whole exceeds no, where the whole exceeds the sum of the parts. And here you get 1 + 1 = 3. So he sees you as a way forward, as somebody to improve his life. And this is outside of family or whatever expectations others have of him. So yeah, sees you as somebody to spend the rest of his life with.
Mariana, yes, you were skipped, but that's because my program didn't catch your question since there was no question mark attached to it. I have to use the question mark as a filter, otherwise I see the entire chat, and that would make it really difficult for me to find the questions. So we're going to do your reading right now, okay? Mariana wants to know, what awaits me the rest of this month?
Okay, so the September for Mariana. Okay. All right. So, what the rest of the month waits for you? It tells me that the rest of the month you should stand tall and look forward with confidence. So, I do feel like things can definitely go in your direction for the rest of the month, because we're only looking like a week or so. But it also says that you have to be careful not to wear your heart on your sleeve. So, for the rest of the month, be confident, walk 6 feet tall, know that life and the situation you're in is supposed to be fun, and let it be fun. And yeah, this is a really good time for you to move past old hurts. So it feels like that's just hurtful things said. This is a good time to be forgiving and move beyond that. Okay.
All right. Just to remind you all, especially you newcomers, in order for me to see a question, you need to add a question mark to it. It's a filter I use to make things easier. Moving on to Charger Fan 870.
70.
Spirit messages.
Spirit messages. What does Spirit want Charger Fan to know?
And I want to know, what kind of a charger are you a fan of?
We have wondered that. It's kept us awake.
Really?
Sure. Wow. Charger, what Spirit wants you to know is that life has put everything in front of you that you need, but it's up to you to put it together right here. It feels like there's a love interest. There's somebody who's doing everything but dropping her little hanky in front of you to get your attention, and it's time for you to be a little more willing to talk to the opposite sex. And if you're married and this is inappropriate, let her know. Just because and the only reason I say that is because even though this person is trying to get your attention, this person is also kind of looking away saying, but don't see me, which I don't understand. Okay. Everything in front of you, time to put it together. You got to do it on your own.
Next, we got Shams.
Hi, Shams.
Will I get a USA visa?
Okay. No, I do think so. Looks like somebody's helping you along, which is usually what you need, right? So, yeah. Well, there are a lot of people competing for it. You know, they hold it up like this big prize. And so, yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that. You are loved. Yeah. Yeah, it may have already been approved, but yes, you should have that by the end of the year, probably sooner, more sooner than later.
Next, we got Brahman. Will I be in a love relationship by winter? Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see when.
What do the cards have to say about Brahman getting into a relationship?
You're going to the wrong spa.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're really you're really confused about this. Yeah, yeah. Yes, you will be in a relationship by winter. This is somebody you've already made a connection with. You just haven't put it together yet. I do see you coming in, getting a relationship with somebody who can really turn your life upside down, but that's okay. I think you need your life turned upside down. You may be a little too stuck in your own patterns.
All right. Life changer coming up for you, Brahman. Okay, let's see. Darella. Will TL be approaching me on Saturday? Something wrong with your legs?
Okay. And Magic Dust asked a question but put an exclamation point instead of a question mark. Okay,
Oh, you
so
gotta have a talk with your English teacher, Magic Dust.
no. Just flat out no, Dorella. I am so sorry. It's basically saying you're barking up the wrong tree here.
Oh! In the wrong garden, shall we say?
Mm.
Baby, welcome back. Is there new love, a stable, nice relationship coming towards me? Ooh.
Always remember that relationship is something created by two people. You know, it's not whether one likes the other. It's that the relationship is a separate thing that both must nurture. So,
Also, don't forget that your definition of a nice relationship it differs from the other person's definition of a nice relationship.
Ooh,
Apparently, we don't need those 3 cards.
if we this was it 3 that went flying?
Felt like 3.
That was just
on the
one.
ground. There's only one on there.
Yeah. Okay. So as you're talking about a nice new stable relationship coming towards me, that 5 of Cups just came sailing out. And the thing with the 5 of Cups is it talks about a partial loss, but not a complete loss. I just feel like you haven't defined what you want in a relationship. You've only defined what you don't want. And that's not the way to define a relationship. So you need to change your own view of what a relationship is. Yeah, and the first thing, you need that working together towards something. And even the cards throw you the illusion delusion card. You're just confused about it. It's kind of like you've seen examples of good relationships. You kind of have to, regardless of whether you respect the people or not, you kind of have to look at what they have done to build and nurture their relationship, and maybe take a point or two from other successful relationships as to how it's done. Yeah. Yeah, because you've got that 9 of Wands, and it's saying that in order to have a nice, stable relationship, you've got to be willing to plant and nurture a nice, stable relationship. So they keep putting it over into your court. So I think that whatever it is you're expecting of a relationship, kind of think about how that is on the other side, because a relationship is a two-way thing. And I think that you need to be clear in your own mind what that means before you can build one.
Next, we got Biba. Will my relationship with Tafik develop into more than friends?
It's always dangerous when it goes into the friend zone. Let's see. Okay, so does Tafik know how you feel about him? Because the feeling that I got as I shuffled the cards and even as I laid them out, I'm seeing the possibility of something wonderful coming together. A community, based not just on 2 people, but on friends and family and the like. And so this possibility is around you, but it's kind of like one of you has to break the silence, and it's actually up to you, because the other person has no idea how you feel. Not a clue. Thinks you tolerate him. Let him know you like him. Will change things.
Okay, well, good night, Olivier. Maya, welcome back. Will I move to a new house this year?
A new house. Okay, let's see. A new house for Maya. A new house for Maya.
April or May of next year. There's a micro move in between there.
Yeah, there's April right there. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer than that, Maya, just because you do have to do a few things to. I don't know whether it's fix your credit or whether it's just a matter of getting the paperwork, but it just says that it just feels like you have to prove financial stability a little bit better than you are. Yeah, and they're saying pretty solidly in April.
Okay, glad to be good help.
Yeah, there's a micro move. It's just lateral, because come April, you're going to move someplace that kind of makes you feel like a healing thing. And a lot of times when you move into a place, you get this feeling like, well, how long is this going to last? And when you move into this place in April, it feels like you're there forever. It just feels like you're forever home, which is cool.
Okay, Bramptonite, your question reads a lot like something a psychologist should be answering instead of us. And it's kind of confusing because it's a sibling that was born decades ago and seems to be the type of person that's weird. Like, you haven't made up your mind about that yet?
Oh, come on. He's a narcissist. And you go on YouTube, they got a ton of videos on how to behave around a narcissist, how not to be caught in the traps. And if he wants to be right, well, Lord love him, like you do you. I hope it works out for him.
Yeah, and if everything else fails, just, oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. Bless your little heart.
Or something along the lines of, wow, that looks really good on you. I'm not so sure it would fit anybody else. All right, so we're going to skip over that, all right? So, Halia, should I move to another country, or is it better to stay in my country?
Oh, stay or go, stay or go.
Okay.
Should I stay or should I
You know
go?
what? It's difficult to answer because you're not specific on another country.
Yeah, and plus that, I really feel like there are some really strong family ties, and you may have wanderlust, especially since you've already gone through a bit of a step backwards. So you may have lost a relationship or something. But I'm seeing your mothers and your sisters and friends and family just gathering around you saying, no, 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 don't move. So there's just way too much guilt down the moving path for you to even consider it. If you, yeah, they'll always win you over with guilt and tears.
Okay.
Yay.
We did that already. Siham. How is Abdul feeling for me? Well, let's find out. He really likes you, but he's so super shy.
Yes, he is. Oh, there's that.
You want to tell people what those cards are?
Oh, sorry. Okay, how is Abdu feeling for me? First off, he's just totally confused because apparently you're just exactly the opposite of what his family would want for him. That's neither here nor there. How Abdu feels about you is you're the one. You are the one you are the one he wants. Let's see. And what's positive? Yeah. So you've got, he has to make a decision. It's kind of like he has to choose between you and some part of his family. Okay, which is why he's a little bit shy, because he knows that there's possessive people within his family that anybody new in his life is going to have to deal with. Yeah, don't worry about it. He does believe that you're the one. So if he wants to make shy eyes at you, make shy eyes back. Make sure to smile and Smile and blush a little when he looks at you.
Next, we have Sahia. Should I work in the field of beauty?
Okay. So Zakia wants to know about field of beauty, which I'm not sure what they're talking about.
I know.
I think we're talking about cosmetology.
Yeah. Not a beautiful field. Which is, subjective.
Beauty itself is subjective. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like you've had some friends. Maybe you even started to go to school and make some friendships there, because there is something about a friendship bond within that field. Oh, oh. Yeah. It does feel like you've got a lot of people around you that are bad mouthing that, but it's sort of like these are the same people that have badmouthed and guilted you about everything that gets you moving forward in your life. You just can't listen to it. You can't listen to the guilt. You can't listen to the doubt. You've got friends there. It's something that will make you happy. It's absolutely something that will make you happy. This one time, you need to grab control of your direction for yourself, as you already have support there. I'm sorry that you not all of your family supports you on this, but that's their loss, not yours.
Okay. We got quite a few more questions, so you let me know when you're done.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Now, I don't have very much left of me, folks, but I'm just going to keep going as long as I can.
Yeah, and once Sally's done, we're going to do the speed round where it's just me. All right, so, hey, will I travel with ATZ?
Yeah. Travel with ATZ.
You're saying it like a Canadian.
Well, the answer to your question, the short answer is yes. The long answer is make sure that everything's set up ahead of time, and make sure all the reservations are made. And you might want to be the one to hold on to the money just to make sure it's really there.
Oh my God, it's so undependable.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But fun.
Yeah, oh, just like Kelso.
Yeah.
Wendy Macero, welcome back. Wendy's looking for spirit messages.
Yes. And we'll do Nancy, and then you can do your speed round, okay? Okay, Wendy, spirit messages. What does spirit want Wendy, our friend, the lovely Wendy, to know? Okay, so the first thing you get is fire, and the spirit wants you to know not to be shy. This is a time for you to be aggressive and go out swinging. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's new beginnings starting around you. Okay. Yeah. There are new beginnings. It's not just career, but it's in love too. And I think that it's your new beginnings in love that you're going to have to play a little close to your chest. And don't let those around you who might be jealous know just how good this is. Yeah. Just play your heart close to your chest so you don't wake up the jealous folk. But you got new beginnings coming your way.
Okay, Nancy Bennett. I had a job interview last week. Will I be offered a job this week?
Oh, I feel like you should put on your negotiating hat. Yeah, I can see you just want to move on from the job you're on at now, and I really think that that's coming your way. Oh yeah, and you will be given you're going to be offered your choice of one of two positions. Okay, and whatever job you interviewed for, find out what what the asking salary on that one is, what the average salary for somebody in that position, and then think of other positions they might offer you and find your beginning salary right then, because it really feels like you need to know how much you're worth. Is the first thing that came to me was a negotiation, which is probably right here. Yeah, knowledge is power, definitely. Knowledge is power. You're going to be offered. You're going to be offered your choice of two jobs. And
Okay.
it's up to you, my dear.
It's up to me now.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, then. All right. Let's see. Let's get that up there. Cat. May I know if I'll find love soon? You've got a really great relationship coming your way in March. Your turning point is Valentine's, where something is going to change, where it's going to be like Valentine's Day is kind of the catalyst for change for you that leads to this relationship. That's all I'm going to say on that. Kelsey Wells, does my ex SM still think about me? He still fantasizes about you, but in an extremely unhealthy, subjugated way. I would stay far away, especially when he's drunk. Aquayazi. Oh, we are doing all good here. Message from spirit guides. Well, let's see what your guides want you to know. Quit toiling around with little boys. You know better than that. It's time to move up. Michelle. Will he ever commit to me? He doesn't know that you want a commitment. If you've been talking about it, he hasn't been taking you seriously. So the question for you is, do I need this commitment to be happy? Or, if I force it, will it end? So that choice is yours. Magic Dust. How will I do as a Lyft driver? At first, you're going to like it a lot, but once you realize how much it's interfering with your personal life, with your calendar, and with plans that you have, that you want to make, that you want to be included with things that your friends are doing, and it's not going to take very long before the whole Lyft driver schedule becomes an issue for you. On the upside, there's lots of networking that's going to go on in that car. Have fun. Virgo Star. How? Nope. There we go. Will I have a love relationship sometime this year? Okay, let's see. No. Ooh. Chance of a relationship in November, but it doesn't go very far. But you're going to have some fun. Another chance in December. It's going to be even shorter, and you're going to have some fun. It's kind of a flirtation date thing. Nothing serious whatsoever. January, no. February, no. March, no. May is going to be a big relationship for you. In between now and then, you're just going to have fun with some guys. Going out to this place or that place. Nothing serious at all. And you know that. And they know that, especially if you tell them. You know, if they think something else is going to happen there, you got to set them straight. Double A. What's coming up in love? Love for double A. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. It's gonna be a while, but that's because you've got some personal issues to deal with on liking yourself and being happy with who you are. If you're expecting somebody to come into your life to change you, then that's going to take a really long time. That's all I have for that. Wink 360. Can I get a general? What is something coming up within the next 6 months? Well, Wink 360, it sounds to me like you're ready to pay for a reading with Sally. And you can do that by contacting Sally at info@sallydiane.com. Send her a message, let her know that you're interested in the general reading, and she'll take it from there. And if you happen to be in Stratford, Ontario, you can get a reading from Sally in person at the spa near the tracks. The number there is 519-272-1293. It is on your screen now. Any parting words there, Sally?
No, have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the last week of September, first week of fall. Well, the last full week of September, first week of fall. Remember, my runes class starts October 18th. Hope to see some of you there. And October 11th is the Halloween market, Saturday, October 11th at the Army Navy on Lorne Avenue right here in Stratford. And that goes from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
You got that? Really?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend is the Halloween market?
Thanksgiving weekend is a Halloween market. Gives you something to do on the Saturday before.
There's 20 days in between that.
Yeah.
That's 3 weeks, not one. Good night, folks.
Good night.